Bios, welcome to Decoding Biology 111. I'm here with you with yet another interesting question related to the structure of DNA. So, the question is, hope you might have seen in the thumbnail. The question is, why is it always a purine pairs with a pyrimidine or a pyrimidine pairs with a purine? Why not purine purine pairing and pyrimidine pyrimidine pairing? I know it sounds very funny, but then we need to ask this question to understand why it is purine always pairing with the pyrimidine. If you just look at the structures of purines, there are two rings which are fused. Here, the structure of adenine and the structure of guanine, they have two rings fused. And if you see the structures of pyrimidine, the cytosine and thymine, they have only single ring in them. So imagine if purine is going to pair with the other purine. So wherever the purines are pairing, at that part, the diameter of the DNA is going to be more, and if pyrimidine are going to pair, and at that point the diameter of the DNA is going to be narrow, less. So because of this, what happens when purine and pyrimidine pairs, there won't be uniform distance between the two strands. Now we know that the width of the DNA, that is the distance between the two strands, is 2 nanometers. But imagine if purine and pyrimidine are going to pair, you will not see the uniform distance between the two strands like this. See, if you see here right from top to bottom, you see the distance between the two strands uniform. But if purine and pyrimidine are going to pair, you don't see that uniform distance. Okay, if there is no uniform distance, what's the problem? If the distance between the two strands is not uniform, first of all, they won't be able to form a proper helical structure, which is actually adds the stability to the DNA. Point number 1. And point number 2, even the DNA replication would be a problem when the helix is not in the proper shape. Not only replication, the other functions of DNA, like even the transcription, would be affected. So stability there is the problem, and the functions of DNA like replication and the transcription also, problems are there if the distance between the two strands is not going to be uniform. That's the reason the nature has selected purine pyrimidine base pairing or pyrimidine purine base pairing so that there is a uniform distance between the two strands. If you just look at the two strands, so we all know that the backbone of the DNA is made up of sugar, phosphate, sugar, phosphate. It is alternating sugar and phosphate backbone, even this side also. And within the strands, there is only a space where 3 rings can fit in. If you see, purine has 2 rings and pyrimidine has only 1 ring. And here 2 rings of purine and 1 ring of pyrimidine. So there is only enough space between the two strands that only 3 rings can be fit in. And because of this, you get the uniform distance. Hope you liked this explanation. Do subscribe my channel Decoding Biology 111. We'll be meeting you with some more interesting facts in biology. Thank you for watching.